Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again. Yeah, I'm stressed out, man. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Every day I'm not inspired. Every day, it's not a holiday or my birthday. No matter how grateful I am, just to be able to, life happens. Booby just got out of the hospital and all that worrying caught up with me, man. All the what ifs and, thinking about the worst outcomes and all that. Even when she got out, man, it was like, damn. You could be doing everything right. Have your money right, have your health right, relationships right, everything going right. And then your baby daughter is admitted to the hospital. And you throw all that out the window. It doesn't mean that I'm incompetent when you say you're stressed out. It's a sign of weakness or it's some type of drama queen, man. It's just real life. People say, well, you can control your thinking. Well, if you think that there's something outside of yourself that's able to control that brain of yours, because worrying, I believe, is a survival mechanism. But I'm really making this just to say to you, it's okay to not be okay, man. Man, we carry that burden, and I don't think it's healthy. That's why I'm talking about it now, just to get it off my chest, just to share the pain, really. Because then you start thinking about other stuff, death and all of that. But yeah, it's okay, man, to be stressed out because I've got solutions for it. I'm going to go walking. I'm going to read, I'm reading that Pele. Remember the great soccer player? It's a good book, man, that I've been reading. And it's written so simply because they what do you call it? When you go from one language to the other. Man, my mind's not working. They translated it from Portuguese to English, and it's real simple. It's like somebody in elementary school or middle school wrote it. And that's really what makes it so good. And then I listen to music. And then I just lay there, man, and let it pass because most of what we worry about never happens. I was in a taxi cab here one time. In the Philippines is where I heard this. It was a commercial about mental health. And it said 92% of the things we worry about never happen. And the other 8% that happens, worrying won't help. But you forget all about that. And you go into the hospital and she's laying there because I don't trust hospitals. I didn't say I didn't trust the healthcare. The healthcare here is damn good, in my opinion. The few times that I've had to deal with it. My son was nursed back to health by one of the best pediatric doctors in the business in the Philippines, maybe even in the world. And then, of course, they took care of Booby. They got her temperature down. She's back, to normal. As normal as she's going to be. She'll be back in school tomorrow. But I just don't trust the system because it's a money grab. It's all about money. They check you in there. And, even though healthcare here is not as expensive as where I come from. For she was there 2 nights, 3 days and 2 nights. Everything, including the medicine, the room, everything, the doctor fees, it was only 23,000 pesos. So what is that? About $400, something like that. But it's just the fact that, did you really have to admit her? This is what's going through my mind. I'm not a doctor. So that kind of stuff, worries you. I'm worrying about how long is she going to be in there? How much the bill is going to be, because I've been through all this before. My son, man, was born 2 months premature, was in the hospital 18 days, $350,000. See, if that would have happened to Booby, I had it, but back then I didn't have it. But you just never know, guys. So when you hear people talking about emergency funds and all that, that's real. That's being responsible, that's being a man. That's being a decent human being, because when you come over here, you're responsible for that. If your girlfriend, because Marilyn went to Boracay for 3 days, her, our daughter, and a couple of their friends, and decided she wants to go surfing. Well, she fell and the surfboard hit her in the face and chipped her tooth. I gotta pay for that. You're responsible for the woman that you're laying next to, see? As long as you don't think about it, you think it's okay, but just because you don't think about it don't mean it's not gonna happen. It doesn't mean that it's not your responsibility. It's just something that you wanna know. We come over here, man, we don't think about this little simple stuff, man. Life on life terms, anything can happen. Murphy's Law and all that stuff. Yeah, you could be doing everything right, guys. You could have the best plan in the world, and it happens to somebody else, somebody that you're responsible for, not even you. So if anybody's out there, man, you're struggling with something, because I know you're struggling. I see you in my comments. I've never seen men so frustrated, man, and angry. But they won't talk to anybody. They'll just take it out on the people around them. I learned in recovery that when you sick, everybody around you sick. And when you get well, everybody else gets better. But I see it in there. You guys are angry. You guys are frustrated. Some of y'all ready to explode. Literally, man. You don't want to do that. That split second of anger, man, can cost you the rest of your life. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. It's okay to share your pain. That's less pain for you. I'm not some drama queen, man. It doesn't mean I'm weak. It means I'm a real man. It means that, I'm living life on life terms. Shit happens, and you got to deal with it. But every day I'm not inspired. Every day I don't feel 10 feet tall and I'm ready to take on the world. Some days I just want to lay in there and listen to the Stylistics' greatest hits, and let my mind wander back to the good old days when my mother was alive and my whole family was together. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, finding your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Congratulations to our 2 Filipino subscribers who won the spin wheel last night. We've been doing that every week since July of 2020. Because if I don't know anything else, I know there's one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Learn to share your pain, man. If you're stressed or you're going through something or something don't feel right, man, talk to somebody. There's nothing weak about that. It really makes you strong if you want to live better, man, because this too shall pass. That's what I know. It's going to pass. You just got to feel what you got to feel. You might be going through a divorce. You might be going through a separation. Maybe it's the first time you're seeing your ex with her new man and she looks so happy. It's going to pass, guys. Feel what you got to feel to get to the other side. Just don't do anything stupid.
Boots on the ground. Don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers. A tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing. When we help others,